This is the setting. War Memorial Stadium in Laramie, Wyoming. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the Tulsa Golden Hurricane and the Wyoming Cowboys. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. Tulsa will kick off and we'll get this game started. On the return, it's Holmes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Keeps it on the ground. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Throwing, Lewis. Moving out to the right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 35, he's open. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the hole, and then before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays. And they have made no bones about this first drive, have they? Like, they said they were going to come out and establish the run and be physical. And the more physical team was going to win. And this offensive line so far, first drive, setting the tone. Getting movement up front, getting running backs going. Palmer, the game gets very...
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Wyoming. On the sideline, got it in the end zone. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. Finds a crease, it's McKinney. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Gee. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Davis. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They give it back to him. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
The elevation isn't the only thing to worry about up here. This crowd making its presence felt on third down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And the defense registers their first sack, and they're bringing pressure from the second level. They're going to do a really good job in this game changing up the looks, trying to confuse this offensive line, and they did it there.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Lewis. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. They're going to ride this running back. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. And I think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking for a crease to the left.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They think there's room to run to the right here. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. And the Cowboys in the hurry-up. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really, really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in first downs. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice 3rd down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it 3rd and short. Find a way to get this offense in an upward trajectory because so far this season, they've really struggled.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
I like the offense using misdirection there because at this point in the game, you're just trying to get one guy out of position. If one guy can lose leverage, that could be an explosive play offensively, and you saw it right there.
The period has expired, and Wyoming has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Just feeds the running back. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Cowboys!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. They'll take the penalty and move them back.
Number 35, set to kick this one.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25s. The kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Ready to fire from the pistol. Hands it off. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Turning it on. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Hey, coaches talk about it all the time, man. We want to run the football, get in manageable third down situations. Well, you don't have to worry about that. If you can just hand it to this guy and he gets you a first down and he gets you another first down, the ground game is really working. This offense has got it flowing.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Maybe some room here. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone.
Well, this defense has their hands full with him on this drive. And that DB, I'll tell you, he may have saved a touchdown with that tackle. When you've got speed like this running back has, if he gets in the second level.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Tulsa. Some much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in. And great start. Keep chipping away.
Number 10, set to advance on the football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first two drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They want to run this quarterback. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that first down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season, particularly on third down. So to come out here, run the ball, keep the drive alive, let's see if they can generate a little bit of momentum.
So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on second down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him, okay? I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
Here's Lewis to throw. Caught. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. From the gun on third down, Lewis fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And I really love the idea of this guy running crossing routes, right, guys? He's got the speed to separate from defenders, but if you could put it out in front of him on the run, he's going to catch that thing and turn it up, and you saw all the yards after catch on that one. That was a big-time play, really nice play design for a guy with tremendous speed.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The give to the back. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Cowboys are threatening in the red zone. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Third down from the gun, Lewis. Look out! And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. They put on the heat and they blocked it. That's a live ball. Defense has it. Breaks into the open.
And how about the speed by that defender coming off the edge to block that field goal? Wow.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Cuts it upfield. It's McKinney. Hard running there. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield. It's Hayes. Fires to the middle. Over the middle, it's Smith. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. The run inside. It's McKinney. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
It's not the elevation giving you shortness of breath. This crowd alive to try to help the Cowboys. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Wells. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Obviously didn't like what he saw in first down, and they used a timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Running inside. It's McKinney. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Out wide right, it's Gee. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Tulsa picked up that last first down through the air. Let's see if they go right back to it. Running the red zone. It's McKinney. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Snags it. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Using his feet. Did the work himself. After that big game, maybe no longer content to just run the ball and go to the locker room. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To the back. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's get things popping with Maryland taking on the number 1 team, the USC Trojans. And it's the Terrapins in an absolute fist fight with a team that has been every bit their equal today. Both offenses putting up points. Feels like anything can happen in this second half. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible?
Wide open spaces. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd.
Number 10, set take this one.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the 3rd. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
They give it to him again. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, you know, in 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the 1st down.
The handoff. There he goes. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run it to the right. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. Hit and dropped in his tracks. It'll be a loss of 6.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
They're going to mark this one at the 15. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Keep it on the ground. And they'll get nothing going on this one either, at least back to the line of scrimmage, but it is fourth down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Wyoming's offense heads out to get this drive started. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Making the adjustment. Throwing. Lewis. Escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run. Makes the catch down the right side. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. And the Cowboys headed quickly to the line. Lewis wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Rushes on. Gets a hand in there.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller...
Going for it all. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. They'll ride Davis here. Finds a crease at the 20. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 40. He's at the 30. Running inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Driving forward, it's Davis. Shakes off the defender. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Defensively, with all the space now in spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Hits inside. It's McKinney. Knocked down immediately.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
He's got it. Touchdown, Tulsa. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. Ready to try the point after.
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for in that play.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Holmes. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. And now, after being stymied for this entire 2nd half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. Took care of it himself. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds, marked it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fat.
Gonna take a shot. Upstairs, he's got it. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. Quick give. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He wants it all. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Lewis from the gun on 3rd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Interesting call here for the head coach, too, because you need a touchdown. Now, it's 4th and long. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but it depends on how much you trust.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Lewis to throw for it on 4th. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And some people won't like that, but I like aggressiveness, and that's who they are as an offense, so it's okay to be aggressive. But I know one thing now. After that 4th down stop and you're trailing, I'm going to need my defense to be aggressive. It's going to be a big possession right here in the 4th quarter to get me the football back. That's exactly the start you want when you're on offense. In this situation, 4-minute offense, I'm not worried about scoring. I'm not worried about getting a bunch of 1st downs. I need 2. I need 2 1st downs, and I'm going to let that clock tick, and I walk out of here with the W.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Obviously backed up against it. Time running out. Got to get the football back. 2 good plays. Now 3rd down. I stay aggressive. Have to come after him. If they decide to throw the football, so be it. But stay aggressive. Get that football back for your offense.
Dropping back, it's Hayes. Release to the back. Left side, it's McKinney. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a 1st down.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
From the gun, it's McKinney. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
The elevation isn't the only thing to worry about up here. This crowd making its presence felt on 3rd down. Moves to his right. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception, and now this offense has a chance late. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck, no holes anywhere.
Got stuffed on 1st down, it's 2nd and 10. Under pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And that's how you take care of one of the faster quarterbacks in college football. You don't even give him a chance to scramble. That defense was all over him. They had multiple guys win their one-on-ones. They got into the backfield and brought him down for a sack inside the pocket.
On the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. He'll pull it down and run. Blast it as he lets it go.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fourth down, Lewis. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. The give to Davis. He's past the sticks. There he goes down the right side. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
Number 10, set to kick off.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback changing the play. Lewis. Here's a throw downfield late. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Lewis to throw. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. To the air again, Lewis. Looking to the big tight end. Turns it on in midfield. Hits the accelerator to the right. He's at the 10. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboy. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Right side, it's Sims. He's brought down, and that one never had a chance, and the two-point conversion attempt fails. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They want that clock to run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll ride him again. Just smothered on the play. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. Dropping back, it's Hayes. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on third down.
Yeah, and a nice job understanding. They're trying to run a screen. They're trying to throw that over your head. They let you run up the field. You're not going to be able to get the sack, get your hands in the air, try to affect the quarterback, and a nice job getting my hands in the air and deflecting the football.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Here's Lewis to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
That's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
He's taking the deep shot. And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. From the gun on third down, Lewis. Rush right in his face. Fires on the move. Another incompletion on third down.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Lewis to throw for it on fourth. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's incomplete. A fourth down stop and the turnover on downs. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation.